Actually, those of you who know me know that I'm not actually the boss because I've been married almost 40 years, 24 years in May, and the only way to be happy, the only way to be married for 40 years is to know that you're not actually the boss. So my wife is the boss. I'm going to run through, actually brought notes, so I don't ramble around, but I'll keep my comments pretty brief. We started Agape in October of 2009, exactly 10 years ago. We bought Heart to Heart Hospice, which was a small failing hospice company that had actually 4 patients the day we acquired it. 10 years later, 2019, we are going to do between 12 and 1,300 admissions this year, 12 to 1,300 admissions. So that's quite a growth. Before we came in tonight, I sat down and made some notes because I wanted to make sure that I didn't just ramble around. One of the things I asked myself is exactly what is a hospice company? I don't know if many of you have thought about that. What exactly is a hospice company? We don't have any buildings. We don't have a hospital. We don't have outpatient clinics. We don't have bricks and mortar. We don't really have any equipment. We don't have MRI machines. We don't have CAT scans. We don't have any of that stuff. We don't have ventilators. What do we have? All we have is a group of people who are committed to taking good care of the patients. That's all we are. That's all a hospice company is. And that's you. That's not Agape. That's not Ed and Joyce. That's not Scott. It's you guys. I tell people all the time, I have 2 jobs as an owner. Does anybody know what those jobs are? You guys have heard it. I hire good people. My first job is to hire good people. And my second job is to keep good people. That's all it is. It's no more complicated than that. I was accused not long ago of being unethical by another hospice manager who said that I, Agape, stole their patients and stole their employees. And I pled guilty to the second one because that's exactly what our job is to steal every good employee from every hospice company in the city of Atlanta. Now, I'd like to do something I've not done in the past. I'd like to recognize the leadership of our company. And so I'm going to call out who are the managers that make this company run. So I'd like Janet to stand up. Janet's here. Stand up, Janet. Is she here? No. Julie? Addie is at the wedding of her daughter, who is getting married tomorrow. Susan is here. Susan, would you stand up? Tim, would you please stand up? Wanda, don't you sit down, Tim. Oh, everybody's sitting down. Wanda? Cheryl, would you stand up? She's Wanda's helper in Wanda. Then we have Bo. Bo, stand up. Melissa. Where is Melissa? Will handles marketing. Where's Will? He's already standing up. Thomas manages Kathleen. Jennifer. Where's Jennifer? Demetrius, would you please stand up? And then last but not least, Stephen. Where is Stephen? We're not really sure what Stephen was, but he's here, and we're happy to have him.
Office failure.
One of the things I always do at these meetings is I always recognize the single employee who has been here almost as long as me, and that's Rosalind. And unfortunately, she's not here tonight. And I'm sorry that she's not, because I always want to point out that Rosalind has been here longer than Scott. She's been here longer than Marissa. She's actually even been here longer than Joyce. And unfortunately, she's not with us tonight. I'll close by telling you guys a story that's probably not. Go ahead, everybody sit down. I'm going to tell you a story that's probably not politically correct, but for those of you whose spouses are here, I'd like for them to know what's the foundation of that company. Some months ago, Demetrius, Rosalind, Lejeune, Jasmine, and Kim came to me and said, Ed, we need to have a meeting with you because we're not being treated with the respect that we deserve. And their manager was less than supportive of them and somewhat critical. And all of them came to me and they said, we don't really want to leave Agape, but we don't want to stay on this team. We'd like to transfer to another team. And so I listened to their concerns, and as I was leaving, I remember Demetrius came out to the parking lot, and I told her, I said, I'm going to go take care of that problem. And Demetrius didn't know what I meant. And I left there, and I went and terminated the PCC, who was supervising that team. Wow. The reason is that the employee said, Ed, we are accustomed to being treated with respect, and we're not being treated with the respect that Agape treats their employees. And so you can only keep good employees when you treat good employees like they're good employees. And so I thank you every day for what you do. It's not Agape, it's not Ed and Joyce, and it's not Scott. It is you guys who make Agape what it is. And without you, we have nothing. We have no buildings, we have no machines, we really have nothing without you. So thank you for what you do every day. Good night.